A toxic phrase doesn't leave a bruise, but it can leave a scar on your DNA. Every word a parent speaks acts as a powerful signal, shaping the developing brain. These signals tell the brain how to wire itself for safety, self-worth, and understanding the world. Your brain doesn't distinguish between a physical threat and a verbal one from a caretaker. But when these crucial signals are toxic, the very blueprint of the child's mind is compromised. What happens when the people meant to protect you use words that feel like a cage? Today, we dive into 8 toxic phrases and explore how they physically alter a child's inner world. Our first point is the mirror of shame, often related to appearance, like, "You're too fat," or the hurtful comment, "Your hair is ugly," directly attacking a child's self-image. When a parent criticizes a child's body, the young brain stops seeing a physical form. Instead, it immediately starts perceiving itself as a problem that urgently needs to be solved. This often tragically leads to a lifetime struggle with body dysmorphia and self-doubt. The child then tries relentlessly to fix a self that was, in truth, never broken to begin with. Next, the spotlight of doubt, delivered through sarcastic questions such as, "Why do you act so weird?" These aren't genuine questions. They are psychological spotlights designed to highlight perceived flaws. They trigger the amygdala, the brain's alarm bell, creating a state of constant hypervigilance. This intense anxiety manifests in adulthood as debilitating social anxiety. It also fosters a paralyzing fear of being noticed or singled out by others. Third, the eraser of existence, conveyed through selfish wishes like, "I wish you were never born." This devastating phrase revokes a child's fundamental right to simply occupy space in the world. It strikes directly at the core of their identity, creating a profound existential void. This deep void often leads to severe depression and feelings of worthlessness. If they aren't wanted by their own creators, they feel they shouldn't exist at all. Our fourth point is the weight of debt, making the child feel like a burden. "You cost me too much money." This statement reverses the natural order, making the child feel like a financial debtor. Children are inherently wired to be cared for, nurtured, and protected by their parents. When they feel like a burden, they learn to disappear to avoid causing any perceived stress. Fifth, the shadow of others, evident in comparisons. "Why aren't you like your sibling?" Constant comparison tells a child that love is a limited resource, something scarce, a resource they must constantly compete for, often against those closest to them. It replaces natural connection with lifelong resentment towards siblings and peers, and it instills a constant, desperate need for external validation from others. Sixth, the labels of finality, a form of verbal abuse. Stupid, useless, or loser. Children lack the maturity and discernment to realize these are merely opinions, not objective facts. They tragically integrate these harsh labels into their developing core beliefs about themselves. Often, they end up self-sabotaging as adults to remain consistent with the loser label they were given. Seventh, the shattered bridge, a threat of abandonment. "One day I'll just disappear." This is a direct and brutal attack on the child's fundamental attachment system. These children grow into adults who are either terrified of intimacy and closeness, or they become compulsively clingy, desperately holding on to relationships. They are always anxiously waiting for the people they love to inevitably walk away. Finally, the betrayal of truth through empty promises. Fake promises teach a child the world is unreliable. When trust is repeatedly broken, the prefrontal cortex learns that safety is merely an illusion. This fosters deep cynicism, making it difficult to believe in the sincerity of others. It erodes their capacity for genuine trust, leaving them guarded and wary. These words, once spoken, leave an indelible mark on the architecture of a child's developing mind.